Well, welcome everybody, Smithy here, and welcome back to another Minecraft JurassiCraft Dinosaurs episode. The sun is going down here on our world. I thought I had the sunset normally, but the sun is going down on our lovely world, our Jurassic world, and the lights will all come on. Last time we were here, we were over there. See the pumpkin? We were over there doing a Halloween special with the Dilophosaurus. Yeah, we had some Dilophosaurus, and we had the lovely. I've forgotten the name. Oh my god! You'll remember what it is. Anyway, Troodons, and so we're back here at Jurassic World, soon to become Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yes. What I thought about is just tell you where we're going to go over the next few weeks on this world. We are mixing and matching it because there'll be some like little episodes in between. So there's going to be a lot that we're actually going to do. So over here, of course, we've got the Hilton Hotel, and I know a few of you have been asking, when are you going to actually put the new hotels in here? So that's something I wanted to do. We've still got our water park over there. Sorry, I've got it out to 32 chunks. So that's why the frame rate's a bit slow. So I'll move around. We've got the Pachycephalosaurus arena there. And we still haven't finished off the front of the Innovation Centre because we never put the trees back. I had them on the original one, but never put them back in. And if you've seen... I tell you what, the best game this year, I think 2018, I'm waiting for is Jurassic World Evolution. I'm so looking forward to that game. I am going to get as soon as we can get using it and get playing it. I cannot wait to use that game. And now they're adding the other islands in. It looks like becoming the future Jurassic World building game. So anyway, what I was going to say is, and what we're going to do today is we're going to start with... basically one of the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom dinosaurs, because as you know, if I'm going to get that. We did the original Baryonyx enclosure a long while back on one of the other worlds, and it's one of the downloadable worlds, so you can actually go and see the old Baryonyx enclosure that we put on the world, which had a smaller lake area. So let me just come out of this. I'm going to keep going slow a minute. I'm going to change back, but I want to develop the area that comes across here. We also need a bridge here, and we need to meet up with this particular area here, and the beach area, and there needs to be some pathway that goes through. So let me just switch back, and I'll show you where we're going to put the new Baryonyx area. So guys, I thought I'd better just fix this a minute, and I'll show you where the Baryonyx is going to be. It's two locations, but I've chosen one for a particular reason. We want to include some other dinos in the area. Anyway guys, we're hours away from the new Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom trailer, so it's so exciting. I'm just going to fill this water up. Yeah, it's so exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. If you've seen my Twitter page, I'll probably put a few things up, some sort of things that I think are going to come to fruition. Let me just get this. So /set 9. That's still water. Here we go. Isn't that good? So now the water's in. What we'll end up doing is the pathway. See, there's this block over here which we brought in from our original world, which is being, as you know, being put in. So this pathway that comes round from the back of the Mosasaurus arena will come down, and I've already put some trees in. So the idea is that we'll get rid of this little bit here, which is quite easy to do because we just sort of cut it out as such. And once you get the right, I can't do that. There we go. So we can sort of get rid of that and then step it down and have the pathway along the front of here. Now, because the Mosasaurus is in here, I want to make sure you still can't get attacked by it. So there we go. So let's go over here. Now, there's quite a bit of conjecture where the waterway comes in. Because I'm using this map, though, I'm not going to bring it in over there. I'm going to keep the hotel as having this like beach area. And then you can see that where we did have the monorail, because I haven't put the monorail back as well, which is something I really want to put in there, because of the fact is that when you arrive at the station, which is over this side, because it shows this over this side, and then the actual station on the map comes in from this side, which is quite funny because that station cannot match the front of the hotel. So I just decided to leave it as it is and bring the monorail in that way. Anyway, let's head over here, guys. There are two locations for the Baryonyx enclosure. Now, one was that it was along here where the river sort of comes all the way down here prior to getting to the river cruise. So I know the river, but the river winds all over there. So we're going to cut through here, guys, and we'll come to the windy river, which is the part of the river cruise. Now, these roads are gorgeous because they all sort of work out. There's another road there which sort of meets up. And then we should, because I know the map, we should then come across the fantastic, and there's another road here that should meet the river down here as it winds back. But it is a long way away. So if you were to go on the river cruise, you would have to go by transport, the monorail, to get to the river cruise or jungle cruise, whatever it is called. I'm nearly there. It should be here at all. So anyway, loads of good things. So I'm going to sort of now move to Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, because with the new trailers coming out, there's going to be some dead exciting stuff for us to build, and I've already got some ideas. But what I want to do, concentrate at the moment, guys, are the dinosaurs from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and then we know that the Baryonyx in it. So that I worked out that there, with the road coming across from the park over there, would be a good place to put the river cruise station here. So yet again, if you imagine the river cruise, we had Apatosaurus, we had Triceratops, we had Stegosaurus, and we're living in with them. And by the way, guys, go head over to the Jurassic World official site. It's all changed. Literally changed in the last 24 hours. It's got some quite good information, but we've also sadly lost some information from the Jurassic World site, one of which was on the river cruise, the Baryonyx, Metricanthosaurus and the Suchomimus all live together on the river cruise. Now, as we're going along here, I'm talking away, but you can see this, it now gets quite windy, so it's a long river cruise. Because this map is 1:1 scale, it's pretty big now. I know we're going to get to a point here where it starts winding, or it should start winding. It should start actually getting a bit narrow. So what I'm going to do is, if it doesn't appear in the next minute, I've got the coordinates for it. But it should now narrow with the cliffs coming in, and it should go into the windy section. Hey, there we go. So maybe it might be better, because there's another road there, it might be better to start the river cruise. Ah, yes, river cruise here. I had thought about doing it here. This is where that goes out towards another area, and this goes up the windy river. Here we go. And the sun's setting now, so let's get the... yeah, here we go, into the windy bit. So this is for me, that road. There's two roads here. This would be the area that I would turn into almost like the area for the river cruises. And then the river, you can go in a proper boat up here. And this is the windy river, which is quite a way out. So we'll just head up here because it's not very far to get to the Baryonyx area. So you can imagine I can put some Triceratops and stuff in here. The mountains are starting to get high. It's really cool, isn't it? Hey? And a really good river cruise to go on around the windy, and then it literally goes through this little area here, and then we'll open out completely wide into a lovely area where we're going to put the Baryonyx enclosure. I've got that on coordinates as well, so it's quite a long one. It's goes quite a long way. So what else we're hoping for? Yeah, we're hoping to see a bit more of the Indoraptor tonight. And I would like to see some new dinos. There's been some conjecture about how many dinos are in... Oh, what's that down there? That was like a... Oh, it's the way the map's built. I thought, what's that block there? Yeah, it's been conjecture about the dinos. We reckon there's about 30 dinos. E.g., we've seen a Dilophosaurus model, but we haven't actually seen a live Dilophosaurus in the trailer. I would love to see that as such. So I think we are here. Here it is. So this is going to be the area where I'm going to rebuild the Baryonyx enclosure. So we've got this like fantastic pool area, which allows us to come out. It allows us to do some stuff because it's not too, like we've got a mountain behind there at the back, and we've got some over there, so it sort of allows us to have like a boating station here, and then we could put the I think I might end up doing the Baryonyx. See, I need a flat bit. That is the only trouble, because the Baryonyx don't go into, well, they swim quite rightly, but I don't want them swimming in lots of yeah, that's high mountains, don't want the Baryonyx over there. So I think we're going to do it over here, because it's got like, we could almost put like a small caged area here, and I think the mountains at the back would make it quite good. That's quite good. It's when we come down here, yeah, that's about right. We've got enough water edge to put like a fence in or something, but that's a pretty deep pool, isn't it? That goes down a long way, that. Whee. Whoa, that does go down a long way. So what I'm going to do, guys, we're going to nip across to the old map where I built the Baryonyx enclosure. I want to show you how the old one looked. Yeah, this looks an ideal area. Yeah, I'm going to show you how the old one looked, and then we're going to use MC Edit and bring it across. So here you go, guys. This was the original Baryonyx enclosure that we did previously. You can see most of them are in the blinking water. This was from the old map, which you can download, of course. This is available to download, and you can go to the coordinates and have a look at it. But we built this fantastic Baryonyx viewing station because, as you know, there were pictures of children looking through the glass, and a Baryonyx head was in the actual reflection. So we got two types of Baryonyx. Oh, there's the Mega Piranha. Mega Piranha, hello. Yeah, so we got these. There we go. We got these superb, aren't we? Hey, why isn't it showing me? Yeah, Baryonyx. That's the green Baryonyx. The one we've seen in the trailer is the gold one. But look, what a good thing is, even with the deep area here, they're still absolutely fine. So I might be able to do something with that fence as well. We might be able to use it. So I thought I'd actually show you. So what I'm going to have to do as well, here's the boat station, which we built all that time ago. So the idea is you got the boat, and you come out of the boat, and then you come through the stiles and stuff, and then come up the stairs, and then come into the Baryonyx area. And you bit like getting excited coming down here. I think I built an upstairs area, if I'm correct. I did build an upstairs area. Oh, the Baryonyx. So let's just go ahead and see. I'm sure I built it. This took a long time, I remember that. It's always good to bring back the old worlds. Ah, here we go. Here's the upstairs bit. So yeah, we had this upstairs bit. Oh, it's just a... Ah, it was the upstairs bit to see the Baryonyx out here through the glass. And there was something in the background, so I sort of brought it in. So, yeah, and we put some seating in as well. So that's really cool. So what I'm going to do is I am going to port this out and then place it into the new world, because quite a few of you have asked me to do this as well. Bring the Baryonyx into the new world. And we're going to bring it in and redo the area. I'm going to use these fences because I like the fact that it was all matching, and I've got those saved on MC Edit, so I can sort of bring different sections in and make it all marry up. Never did finish that bit, did it? The Baryonyx could probably jump over there if it wanted to. Right, okay, guys. So next time we're going to be back in our world, and I will have ported it in
better than I expected, because I used the rotation and mirror,
because I'm going to have to take out
mirror. You can see it's completely different. It's the opposite.
But
It's
that
actually
actually
mirrored.
And when I've actually put it in, what I've got to do is I want to put
in sort of
more
sections.
sand, because at the moment it's all soil below. But you can see that we've put some sand in there, and I've looked at the dock and had to clear it out. But one thing that's really good is that this end actually matches up quite well, in that you've still got the view in here. So all I have to do is cut down the trees and put in, almost like put in some dirt and stuff, and sort of just reformat it like this, which would be dead easy to do just in unison. So this is going to be almost like an upgrade for this particular world. Change it to sand and do that, because it is going to be quite easy to actually transform for this actually map. And let me just show you at the back. What I'm going to do is, as this comes down there, so you'll be able to see some Baryonyx in the trees area as well. And I think what I'm going to do is we are going to have a fence to stop them escaping. And then what we're also going to do, because this is the river cruise section over here, I'm working out where to put a fence across. The safety river cruise is down there with the normal herbivores, which you can come out over here. And then we're going to put a fence and a gate before you go into the north of the island, because this sort of is the barrier from the north to south of the island. Well, it's sort of 2/3 up the island, so it would also make a lot of sense that. And then what I'm going to do is, see all this dirt at the back? Well, when you actually walk around, it's not that high. So even better, we have to come around here, and you can see that what I'm going to do now is, instead of having a wall here on this side, we can have another window, and we can have the seats here with a window at the back. So I can sort of completely redesign this. Oh, and then we get some more rain. There we go. That's what you get in the jungle. And here, so this prime example here, if I use this command, is to get rid of this as such. Oh, in fact, that's just, should have just done that. Once you can, oh, there we go, because I did that wrong. Right, let's just bring that off there. So I can start taking out the dirt quite easily with these commands on this this wand. And what I've worked out is, and once I've taken them out, see here. So just as a prime example, if I take out, if I put a block, yeah, in fact, what I'll do is make that lower down. So if I took out that block there, and that's it, and then come right up to here, this will be good. I can literally, we can literally redesign it to the back, and you'll be able to have viewing at the back as well. So it just means a bit more effort, but it won't take me long with the tree fella. These are the ones that I have to do manually though. These like made up silver birch as such, but the rest of them will be fine. Weird, isn't it, that? And then I'll be able to just, what I'm going to do is I'll just make it tail off like a bank down here. So it's going to be quite easy to do. I was quite shocked at how well it fitted. So like here, we just get rid. In fact, the easiest way would be just to get rid of the trees as well. To be honest, isn't it? Yes, and that's slightly lower. Oh, that's pretty good. So as it comes out, we'll be able to just go along here and take out all the stuff. So. And then I'll be able to make it landscaped. So if I go all the way along here to the highest point, which is that one, then I can turn it all back into green easier afterwards. So the building now will take on like a 3D perspective, and I can literally get rid of all this actually, because that would make a lot of sense to get rid of this high area here. In fact, what I'm going to have to do is just put some blocks up here. I'll take out all that so you can see what I'm doing. Take that out. Oh. And there we go. And it goes. Hey, don't lose me wand. Got pressing too many wrong buttons here. So that would make, and I can do some, just mess around, put some new trees in, like an area, like a viewing area. So I could literally might leave that and do it. No, I'll take that out and have a fence there. Have sort of the paddock start here maybe, and use that, because I've got the ability to use the paddock. So that'd be quite easy. Make a sort of viewing area at the back, because when you walk in here as well, look, you'll be able to see out the back. So I'm just going to do that, guys. and it's on stilts, so I might be able to take it out down a bit longer because the building's on stilts and literally marry up to the ground here. So what I'm going to do is going to do a little bit more work on this, and once I've done that work and test it out, I will come back and we might actually start putting some baryonyx in. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? Right, we shall be back. Well, welcome back, guys. I've done a load of alteration to the landscape, and I've had to change the fence because the fence that we had here was built for a larger dino, so it was a bit over the top really. So when we went around the back here to build the flat area, I have redesigned the fence to put together. I've made it a lower fence. I've taken out the top tier as well. See the electrified part, I've taken out the top of that as well to make it a bit more compatible with the baryonyx. So what I thought I'd just do is just show you around. So I thought at the back here, if we have a look, we can now access the back of here. We've got a viewing area of here. What I'm going to do is put some water in here. That's what, in fact, I'll do that now. That's what I was going to do before. Let's go and put that water in and see if it works, because I thought that'd be good to have a pool in here, and they can still go into the sea, but into the ocean to get fish, because they are fish eaters. There we go. That'll start. So there's my pool. So I felt that would be quite good for the visitors. So we've done a pool there. I'd originally thought whether or not I could bring it underneath, and now it's going dark, you'll be able to see what's happening to the area. I've cleared all this out, and you'll see that it lights up, and I haven't put the trees in yet. I will do that afterwards, but the whole thing lights up. I put lighting around the tree area as well, so you can see once it gets dark, because we're sort of area where it goes dark quite quickly. So, and I've got to redo the viewing, and somehow the glass disappeared here because once I need a bit of viewing. I need a bit of light in there, but I just want to show you what it looked like in the dark. I'm going to take that big fence across there next episode, so the next time we come we're going to do a bit more. I want to make a beach area here as well where they can wander around, but what I want to do is extend the sand out. That's actually quite easy to do with MC Edit, because I can literally put a layer of sand from here to here, and it all drops down below, so that should be quite good. And then it will literally take the sand, will literally sit on there and then drop to the second one, drop to the third one, drop to the fourth one, drop to the fifth one. So I might end up doing that for the whole area. Let's just go to this, and then I won't actually put a fence in this area at all, because it'll look a bit naff. So but I will continue to put the fence across here and then close it off. So what we're going to do is just bring in one to show you the size of it against the fence. There you go. So if I bring one over here, I'm going to take that. This needs coming out, see, for the glass. In fact, what will happen is I'll end up doing the same as I did over there, make it a proper viewing area. So let's just bring a baryonyx in. Let's see what we get. In fact, what we do is I might just bring one. Oh, it's a green one again. You can see the size of the fence now. It's just right. But all I'm going to do on this from now on in this map is just just fence it off, and then take it back into the woods as far as I can. It's probably I'll put another 2 to give the impression. I mean, normally the fence will go up there, but there's no point wasting my time. So let's just see if I can. We'll get a baby one in. So we'll crouch down here. Just have 2 to start off with. Crouch. Yes, a yellow one. I love the golden one. Wouldn't it be good if we could get another golden one? Oh, going for the water straight away. They're all green. We'll have to wait for the baby one to grow up. I bet you if I go, let's see if we could do a baby here. Ah, another golden one. So we'll have to wait for them to grow up next episode. So all I'll say now is still quite a bit to do on this. So we'll be doing this next time, just to finish off the area and finish off the build. So thank you very much indeed for watching, guys. Please put suggestions. We're going to be looking at around here. We're going to look at the Metracanthosaurus next. The idea was to put on the Metricanthrosaurus over here, over this side, only accessible by boat or a road in other case around the back. So there you go. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you later.